States. I do represent Ministry of Defense still, and still take all the blames for work of these institutions. And someone might ask what the Minister of Defense has to do with the business forum. The modern practice and theory suggest that the defense of certain country is not defined and measured by a number of tanks and troops, but rather by the strength of the economy of certain countries. And as a Minister of Defense, I do have an inherent and very strong interest in the economic development of the country I belong to. There is a very strong link between security and economy. There is no sustainable economic growth without security, nor the lasting security without economic development. And within the motto of the forum, the change for the people with ideas, I do believe that all of you, representing the business community, do understand the circumstances and environment in which we all live today. It's a globalized world where the globalization has created a number of very positive consequences. The free flow of people, ideas, capital, goods, values, technologies, information, and so on. But the globalized world has also created many challenges and threats to the global security, which are also global. So we have got a global terrorism, global organized crime, proliferation of many illegal trafficking, including people, drugs, illegal migrations, weapons for mass destruction, and so on. The use of energy in political sense. The return of some challenges and threats that used to be the characteristic of 17th or 18th centuries, like piracy and so on. And these new circumstances have created a state within which no country, regardless of its size and strength, can provide its own security by itself. So interdependence has become the major feature of modern global world, of the global security system, which is applicable to the security and business community. And there is another very important characteristic of today's world, and it's the fact that speed of change has reached a level unprecedented and that has existed never before in history of the mankind. And that speed of change has the trend of further acceleration. It does not suggest that it will slow down and maintain any kind of linear increase, but rather an exponential one. Therefore, I would just like to mention a triangle upon which in world of change, and in world of dynamic development, every progress is characterized, and that is the strong link between government, business, and education. You've got the representatives of Energy Invest company over here in the room, and that company has got the heritage of being very much based on business, education, and research, making a huge impact on the world development for certain ages. And there is another major characteristic of the company that members of this company made a huge number of governmental officials, including a number of prime ministers of the country. So this business environment is very potent and potential one, and could make a major influence in a number of areas, but the government should provide the appropriate circumstances and prerequisites for the business development. Business people can help the government to define, in the case of Bosnia, the property issue, the business registration procedures, which are lengthy and demanding at the time, could be made easier and more applicable and feasible for potential investors. So the investment should be then attractive. The legal, the legislative and other prerequisites are already there, could be improved along the line, and business environment could become more attractive for foreign investors. Business community should be an active part of that governmental process.